Let's talk about the real estate sector now. Brigade Enterprises, the stock buzzing in trade on the back of a GST rate cut coming in on both affordable as well as premium housing. To discuss this and its impact on not just the company but the entire sector, we have MR Jaishankar, the CMD of the company, joining us on the phone line. Mr. Jaishankar, thank you so much for joining in. First up, if you could give us your thoughts on whether this will improve the overall demand for the sector or not, and what does it do for players like you, especially given the fact that there is no input tax credit? Do your costs move higher, and will you be in a position to take those hikes?
Yeah, thank you. Firstly, there are two aspects to this. One is the 1% GST on affordable housing, which is definitely welcome, and it will improve the overall cost impact to the customer. And the second is 5% tax on the what the government calls as not affordable category, which is more than 45 lakhs value. This is, in my case, mostly it may help in improving the perception, but I think it's also creating an optical illusion in terms of reducing the rate of GST on apartments, but eliminating the ITC, input tax credit. So this for projects which are some in the middle sector, in the sense where we are selling up to 5,000, 6,000 rate per square.
Mr. Jaishankar?
Yeah.
So, we are a little tight on time, so I would like to ask you a few pointed questions. One is, how much of your sales are to the premium segment? How much of it is to the affordable segment? So very rough percentage.
Yeah, in terms of affordable and not affordable category, you can say it is 60% is or more is above 45 lakhs, and about 40% will be under the 40 lakhs.
All right. So, Mr. Jaishankar, then for bulk of your sales, this, not being able to offset this input ITC, it will increase your costs, right?
See, for the ongoing projects, yes, it will have an impact on cost. And ultimately, we have to sort out with the customers. And also the government has to protect the interest of the developers also. Otherwise, not many developers will be left to cater to housing for all.
Mr. Jaishankar, if you could also tell us what exactly is the current ITC on your books, and how does the transition happen?
I don't have those figures. I don't have ITC on books. I don't have.
So, Mr. Jaishankar, just let's understand a very simple point out here now. Given that for the ongoing projects, it's likely to increase your cost of construction, isn't it?
Yes, right? Undoubtedly.
So, and I don't know whether you're going to be taking a hit, but what's your view? Will you take that hit, or will you pass it on to the customers?
Well, we will definitely pass it on to the customers.
You'll definitely pass it on to the customers. So, if you're going to pass that on to the customers, then it will not help your volumes?
No, but as I said, it is a perception matter. The customer feels is paying a low rate of
So you believe, Mr. Jaishankar, that it's more a sentiment boost to the real estate space, isn't it?
Yes, please. It is a sentiment boost. I just want to add a point.
Excellent.
If the government is really concerned about reducing the overall cost to the customer in all sectors, then they have to bring down the rate of GST on inputs that go into real estate, particularly cement, which is considered a luxury item and attracting sin tax of 28%. That has to be brought down. The REDI and the sector is requesting government. They have not yet considered.
Mr. Jaishankar, thank you so much for joining in. A sentiment boost coming in for the real estate sector, but the sector still wants more. With that, we wrap up on this show, this edition of Chartbusters. Before we do that, a quick programming reminder. CNBC-TV18 has launched a special initiative in partnership with the National Stock Exchange. On 25th of every month, we tell you how investing in stock markets or equities makes one financially disciplined. This is a monthly program to inform and educate investors about smart investing and enabling the journey to wealth creation. Catch our special coverage all through the day only on CNBC-TV18. Thank you for watching Chartbusters. You stay tuned. Trading Hour comes up next.